very good morning to you. Today is the 19th of April. Just served Holy Communion. We had a little fellowship in the church. I just thought I'll just leave a thought with you, even though I'm using this media. It's not something that I love, this media. I like speaking to an audience. But nevertheless, because of this lockdown, I just want to share a thought. Normally I share on a Tuesday night and on a Sunday morning. Some deep thoughts, and I want to leave a thought with you. Not a message, not to excite you, but a thought to make you think. And regarding its lockdown, I'm aware of it's a lockdown period, time that we are in now. I want to take you to John's Gospel, 2nd chapter, 23 to 25, verses 23 to 25. John's Gospel, 2nd chapter, speaks about the wedding of Cana, how the miracles was done. And a lot of people believed in him after he done that miracle in Cana. And not only at the miracles he done at Cana, but as the time went by, he went to the temple, he rebuked the people of the temple, and the people saw many other miracles that Jesus Christ has done. And many people left it all to follow Jesus. The disciples left their fishing nets, their ships, and everything to follow Jesus. This is amazing. They believed in him, they seen the miracles, witnessed it firsthand, and they believed in him, who he said he is, the Son of God, and they followed him. But the Bible tells us in verse number 23 to 25, as much as they believed in him and followed him, he did not trust them. He felt that they were superficial. In other words, he knew their heart was not really on him. Even though they believed in what he did, they followed him. He looked at them as more superficial. And I'm asking myself here today, he didn't trust them, the Bible tells us. 40 years in the ministry, I've given my life for that cause for 40 years. I lived for him, I gave myself for him, I left it all to follow him. And I'm asking myself, does he trust Brian? Does he really trust me? That's a strong confession Jesus made. He didn't trust them because you know their hearts. And I'm asking myself today, do you trust me, dear Lord? I've been asking this question ever since. Do you trust me? Do you really trust me as much as I trust you? And somewhere along the line, I'm asking myself, does the Lord trust me? How much does he trust me? If he does trust me, how much does he trust me? Even though we speak in the church about our trust for God, and the way we worship him, and the way we say we love him and we trust him, but does Jesus trust you? I want to challenge everyone that's in the church, not only here in this country, throughout the world. Do you think Jesus trusts you? As much as we trust him, does he trust you as a person? Like I asked myself that question, and I said to myself, we sometimes say we have a relationship with God. Relationship is built to two words, with love and trust. How can we have a relationship with God? We can have a relationship by saying, I love you and I trust you. But what about, it's a two-sided thing. He loves us, we know that, agape love, but does he trust us? I don't know. Does he trust us? But I know through the scriptures, I have evidence that the Bible says he does not trust men. I know he trusted Moses because the Bible says he spoke face to face. I know he trusted Abraham. He said, I know this man. Does he know me? Does he know Brian? Does he know you? Is Brian all about himself? Is the work that I have done, it's about me? It's not about God? Because he knows all men. He knows their hearts. It's a very strong statement, isn't it? Relationship, as I said, is built with two words. Built with love and built with trust. If a couple is getting married, they must have love and trust. Jesus is the bridegroom. We are the bride. He's the love and trust. You must trust me. You must trust me. But yet the Bible says he doesn't trust all men. How much do you think he trusts? Does he trust you, friend? My brother, my sister, whoever you may be. Do you think the Lord trusts you as much as you pledge your trust in him? Does he trust you in the midst of COVID-19? In the midst of COVID-19, can he trust you against all odds, even in the midst of COVID-19? Would you put him first above all things? Even against the laws of the land, would you say, I know in whom I trust? because Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. Would you be able to make that type of confession against all odds? I leave the thought with you today. May the Lord just bless you. Thank you very much.